Us Element boys are in the mountains hunting Merriams, and Tyler is all over them this morning.
It's hard to believe we made it into shotgun range from the roost tree in the dark, but here I am sitting in the most raucous turkey hunting situation I could imagine. KC and I are in the mountains on opening day hunting Merriam's turkeys, and I hope he has as many birds around him as I do.
really quite get a shot this morning. We thought they were gonna land there. They landed down in here. And there's trees blocking most of my shots. I had a couple of shots, but they were rushed. Those gobs were really trying to catch up to those hens. And it was kind of off my right. Just didn't like it. Short windows of shots. So I think in the morning, so I would imagine that's the general pattern of fly down. We're gonna get down in here where they had that just big old rut fest. And it's gonna be awesome in the morning. I can't wait. There's 3 gobs, 2 big strutters. So I'm pretty excited.
We left the woods before lunch with a lot of confidence in the plan for the morning, and the wind started blowing as hard as I've ever seen. That evening, it didn't lay much, but we still went out and tried to hoot a bird up for KC.
It's really windy. Actually, it's supposed to be gusting to 60 today. And we've been inside all afternoon for the most part. It's really dusty. Go ahead and get allergies and feel terrible the rest of the trip. So we're kind of right at the end of the day here trying to roost something, but it's just so windy, it's almost futile. We're 150 yards from the roost tree from this morning, and I still don't know if the bird can hear us.
The next morning dawned cold, windy, and them turks were awful quiet outside of a couple lone hen yelps.
Big, dude.
His head was so white coming through.
He's a monster.
I got some real good pre-roll. I was gonna say,
That's all right.
got
That's good.
pre-roll.
That's good. Don't worry about it, dude. It's okay. It's okay.
There's nothing you can do about it.
We're gonna kill another one, too. We're gonna go find one this afternoon. I don't know if they saw these decoys because he was locked on her and she started coming to it. But then I'm not sure if she saw me pull up or not. But I was aiming this way, so I had to get back over here. Well, I kind of pulled up, and Michael said, no. So held off a second, and she carried uphill. And I don't know if it was just because they were doing the thing or if she had seen me, but I wasn't taking a chance. And when she peeled off uphill, she started going back towards the roost, and I was like, oh, he's gonna flip around and come out in the gap right there. And we just had just slightly a different enough angle that the shot isn't on video. But I mean, dude, we're in the mountains of New Mexico. the Lord has blessed us with an awesome sunrise and some quiet birds that got out of the tree, and we just had faith that they were going to still be here, and they were. And that's a big tom. I mean, what a cool morning, you know. The Bible says all of his works will praise his name, and I mean, that's everything from turkeys to people to trees and sunrises, man. This is a beautiful place. Let's go look at this bird. He's a monster. Man, he's got a pretty fan. Yeah. Zip my pants. Smoked him in the head, dude. Right where you need to hit him. Look at those wings, dude. Those are cool. Those are white, man. He's got a pretty sharp spur there. He got a nice beard too. Look at that thing. That thing's probably 9 inches. That's a big Merriam's bird. Oh, look at that fan, dude. Pristine. Does that get you crunk, bro? That's an awesome bird. He does. Look at that thing. That's like a, not only is it a long noodle, dude, I smoked him. I felt like it was high when I let go. And he went down quick. That's cool, dude. That's cool. That's your gobble?
I heard one while you were talking.
Over there?
Yeah.
Should we go over there?
Let's get closer. Let's get close to those guys.
We might should just peek over this hill and set up real quick. What do y'all think?
Shoot a double.
Let's do it. I really don't want to mess those guys up after I already shot a bird. We'll just sit here and listen a little bit. Maybe they're running this way. Oh my goodness. Glad we didn't go over there. They're probably strutting all over them boys. I think that's Bob. Bob is the guy we met in the parking lot. He's an old military veteran guy. Old. He's not that old, but a little bit older than me. But he's a military vet, and I think that's him. We talked cordially. He's a super nice guy. I try to be the same. When we talked in the parking lot this morning about, we talked yesterday about where we were going, and we both talked again this morning. We showed up the same spot, had a good conversation. He kind of told me that they were going, I think they were there yesterday, and they went to the next drainage to the south, and it sounded like Bob might have just killed a bird with that waterfowl gun. He was telling me he actually won the gun from Onyx or something like that. So he won the gun, and it's a waterfowl gun that has a 30-inch barrel. And he said he had the birds, one that I shot this morning, I think, at like 108 yesterday. And he said, I just felt like 108's a little too far. And I was like, yeah, probably so. I wouldn't judge you if you shot that far. But that's a good call. If that was Bob that killed, then he did a good job by being patient and holding off. It kind of scared me though. because I was thinking Bob was down this way, not over here. So I hope it's Bob, because I like Bob. And there's other guys out in these woods that aren't Bob. Bob was my granddad's name too. I had my granddad passed away this last year, and he was also a very kind man. Big old A&M basketball player. 6'6", big tall dude. Bob Grace was his name. All right, let's go pick a bird down the truck. They got it. What is it?
Tyler cleaned the bird so I could do a modified, more Texan version of Steve's Pozzoli recipe. After I got it in the crock pot, we went out, split up to cover ground, trying to gobble up a bird to hunt the next morning.
All right, let's listen. It's over there. That's that one. That's the one I was saying we might hit from here. We know where that one's at. Yeah. That's a hard bird to get to, too. Casey, do you want to go? Oh, he's not that far back. I think he's left of that windmill just a touch.
Low.
I mean, he's like dead center.
He sounds like he's right on the window.
Yeah, he doesn't sound. Oh. Something just flew up.
Yeah.
So we just heard a gobble in this canyon. I'm actually going to use one of these new OnX features. Pretty cool feature called compass mode here. And I'm gonna try to see about where I think this bird is.
That night we made a plan, and I decided to climb the mountain to go get set up on this gobbling bird.
They're probably gonna be on that road. Dude, that was sick.
Dude, he did the fence hang-up thing, and I was like, oh, no way. I didn't realize it was goat wire in the dark. I hadn't even thought about it since. And then he came down right there, and then when he stalled, I was like, oh, no. He's about to do the turkey on the fence thing. I was worried that sooner or later he was going to, get weird, because he's, stationary decoys. But as soon as he started crawling over that barbed wire that's laying on the ground, I was like, oh, we're about to kill him. And then he strutted away, just kind of turned. It was perfect. Get your gun up and get ready. And he came through the gap, ran 10 yards right at us. And then I was like, I'm going to hold off on shooting him because, well, for one, I was looking at his fan. And I was like, if I shoot him right now, I'm going to blow a hole right through everything. So I waited until he turned sideways and took his head off. And that's all she wrote. Let's go get him. He was standing right here when I shot. He was real close. Dude, demolished. Oh my goodness. Oh. I mean, he's so demolished. It was 2 inches off and it'd been a miss, But I had his head covered with the barrel. I knew he's going. Look how cool he's laid out right there too. Look how white those feathers are. Look at that, man. I mean, that is everything you want in a Merriam's. I deer hunt a lot. It's the thing I do. I said it 100 times. We didn't grow up with turkeys where I was born. So I didn't learn turkey hunting. I don't have a turkey hunting tradition or any of the stuff that people commonly reference whenever they're talking about how they feel about turkeys. So I'm kind of developing this stuff as an adult. And one of the things that I notice about turkeys is that to say teamwork would be cliche. It's just it's more fun when there's more people involved. And because Tyler and Michael and Eric were over here yesterday gobbling or hooting at birds when Greg and I were elsewhere hooting at birds or lack thereof, they were able to share with me where this turkey was, or at least the general area, and we put together a plan for how to go kill him. This is the coolest bird I've killed. I mean, they got green on the back wing feathers here. That is just frosty. His beard's pretty nice too. Pretty long. It's probably 8.5. Spurs are short, but I think that's kind of a thing here. I think they hit them on the rocks a lot. I think my thing with turkeys is getting them close. 11.8. That's under 15 is where it's at on turkeys. Super thankful, man. Now we have about a mile to hike out of here and some elevation to gain. And it's going to be a little heavier, but that's all right.